Now, after knowing all that we know now, you know what I mean? I actually made recordings on the subject, months and months ago. But I mean, you can find them though on my page, on my site. I got recordings talking about, the spiritual side of things. And when it comes to Elijah, they never got the chance to see Elijah at his prime, or the best version of Eli. You feel me? Because they never got to see the full potential. Y'all said everything that. So the only thing, they was able to see is the pieces that I'm showing them. They can imagine the pieces, but it's not nowhere near the possibilities of what God could have took, as far as restoration for society and then the world. It ain't no simpler way to put it. They just simply don't know. They don't know the full perspective. Of how. Like I say, man, God. All things are possible with God. I put it like that. All things are possible with God. Had the lands turned their hearts to God. Back then. Then our future would look a lot different. You feel me? Just being honest. But yeah, man, they simply just don't know. You know what I'm saying? They simply just don't know. You feel me? Everything that the Lord, could have did. But they see fragments, pieces, of it. It's like a puzzle. They see different pieces. Some of them even missing. You know what I'm saying? So it's impossible to see the whole, picture. You feel me? Because all the pieces ain't even in the box. You feel me? But it's pieces. You know what I'm saying? That's the kind of situation. So you can't. You can't make the whole picture because, it's just not gonna happen. It's just not gonna happen. But they see it's true. You know what I'm saying? The existence of purpose, a plan of God, that he had for good, for all humanity. Fundamentally. And then everybody see clearly what happened to it. And it's really that simple, But yeah, man, so, it ain't really possible to pass judgment, on Eli, because as far as, from a legacy standpoint of things, because it simply just did not have a fair chance to fully become, you know what I'm saying? It's just that simple. All the other, everybody, all the other influences, and so many others, they had that fair chance, you know what I'm saying? Eli never had it since birth. That's the bottom line, That's facts. So, and that brings me to speak on Victorious. I got several recordings, all year, since, last year, October last year. I've been talking about it since I dropped the project. And man, some feel as though, it went Victorious platinum, would be, those people are people who have pure hearts, people that's not committed to misunderstanding anything, One thing that I can tell you is that God is in favor of my righteous cause, totally. That's Victorious, that's my recordings, that's my from Victorious, that's separate, but my recordings, my quotes, and, my own poetry, that's separate, that's in itself, that's me. God is behind it, so whatever is against it in any kind of way, shape, or form is not of God. It's just that simple. Because they don't know, what I'm saying? They don't even know, I mean, it's impossible for them to know. They conflict interests and cross lanes that didn't have nothing to do with it. You feel me? That's what some people did. It just I ain't have no D. You feel me? Or nothing behind it to enforce. You know what I'm saying? To like make law. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Like to draw my boundary and my territory. I didn't have that. You know what I'm saying? Since birth, I was sabotaged. I never had that. So it that's what happened. So I mean. They don't even know. I mean, I spoke in a recent recording. I said that Victoria's is. I mean, it's close enough. Feel me? Uh, it is itself not. I mean, of course, it would have been a whole lot even different than that. But that's closer to reality than the false platform that my legacy was set upon without my knowledge. So you know what I'm saying. That's all I can say. And these are facts. These are facts. You feel me? They simply just don't know because they never had the chance, opportunity to see. They're saying the fullness of the picture. The only thing that's left to them is fragments and pieces here and there. You know, but they make it in heaven. They'll see. So that's the goal now. The new earth. So that's what our eyes on. With hope that we know God gonna create a new earth. And who knows what possibilities await. That's a promise that we know is gonna happen. So as saints, that's what we look forward to. I mean, new heavens and earth.